Hello, I'm Brittany Tafoya, and I have decided to build a tiny house. I recently saw a couple of documentaries and things online about this tiny house movement and the expansion of it, and initially the idea was really abrasive to me, and I was like, oh, a small space? Like, you know, what felt like the idea of claustrophobia coming into play and all kinds of various items. But when I really sat back and looked at it, I've actually lived in a small confined space the majority of my adulthood, and I've never really had an issue with the space of it because I've always managed to make it work everywhere that I've been. So now being in my 700 square foot apartment that I'm in at the moment, sitting in, it's just the living room from what you could probably see, but I don't need all this space. The first thing I thought when I got here and I had no furniture was I have to put a bunch of stuff in here to fill it. And that's not the idea that I want to have for the rest of my life. That's not the goal. I don't want to have more and more things to fill my space. I want to have less and less things to hold me back so that I can go out and achieve and accomplish things that I'd like. I saw on a documentary, I think it was called Tiny, there was a quote that somebody said the ideal home for him was one that the outside would draw you in and the inside would draw you out. And ultimately, I think that to get out and really create and to develop and to expand and just to work your mind in nature and to do other things is so much more inspiring than buying new products or upgrading to the newest phone or the newest computer or just trying to stay ahead or up to date with the market, keeping up with the Joneses. Already in society, we live in such a debt-infested environment to where we're raised into debt. You know, renting an apartment, this apartment that I spend $725 on every month is debt. I'm constantly paying somebody else just for me to live. And it's not an ideal situation to do if that money isn't going back into your own pocket. So I've decided that I'm going to take however long it takes, whether it be a year, whether it be potentially 5 years. My goal is at latest by the time I'm 30, I'm 25 now, so hopefully it doesn't take me 5 years to do it. But I would like to build this tiny home and get myself comfortable living in that environment and start the cycle of a different life. You know what I mean? And not necessarily start it because that always starts now, but just to initiate the go. So today, this video right now is documenting the reasons why. It's documenting the original inspiration so that if I ever get tired and decide that I'm trying to fizzle out of it and quit before I'm even started, I can watch this video and remember and remind myself of all the reasons. And I'm also making it so that I can share a viewpoint that might help to better impact our earth, as many of you do. So, awesome. Thanks, guys.